Hi, I'm Rebecca Shelby. I am here to vent.
Yeah, eventually.
What's eventually?
You said what's eventually?
What's eventually?
I hope to have kids like in my late 20s, which is not bad. Like people
No,
make it seem like
no. I had all my kids in late 20s.
Congrats to you. I hope I'm as lucky to find somebody that wants to have kids in their late 20s.
Because I mean, alright, so I get it.
Because everybody like is like, yo, I want to have kids in my early 20s. I want to be old.
When you have it's
just like,
that was my
why
thing.
not?
That was my thing too. That was definitely my thing. And then I realized like I ain't like nobody enough to really have kids. And then just back to back, I still had kids with like people. You know what I'm saying? Alright. But you want to leave the legacy first. You want to build a legacy or something to build towards. What gave you that urge to want to have a legacy and not 9 to 5 it and exist and just wait till your retirement, then go party. Why you different?
Cause I was raised in like a regular family, like most people. Like everyone is regular. But from young, people always tell me I'm special. So I'm just like, if I'm so special, like, why is all of this shit so regular? Like I don't feel special. Like, I'm older now, so like I do realize how special like I was, even to be raised in a family that I was raised in. But at the time, I just felt like, just like this shit is just so like, how am I special? Like, in order to be special, like, your parents have to be, like, a king and a queen and shit like that. Like, because when you're young, like, you watch Disney Channel and cartoons and stuff, and, like, the special child that's born is born to this special family that's been ruling all these years and stuff like that.
You ain't never seen none of that.
So, it just was one of those things for me where it's just, like... kind of was like ingrained in me, kind of like, all right, well, when I have kids, they're not gonna be like, why was I born into this regular ass family?
That makes sense. Okay then. But I mean, like, for me, like, being special and shit like that, I always felt like I was special. And like from since like school, I think like I comprehended things on a different level, on a different, like, and I shouldn't say different level. Like, I always looked at alternate things, things like from an alternate way. I always thought like, two sides of a coin, the dichotomy of life. I never really just accepted things like this is good, this is evil. I always nuanced it. And that's why that's why I always thought I was special. Hence why I like to do interviews and shit like that. Everybody has some wild shit, but there's always a build up to it. So I always like to get the build up to it. So that's where I figured I was special and shit like that. You've never had instances in school where you thought specifically like, oh damn, this is me. I'm special. Yeah, like niggas ain't fucking with this going. So how did you not feel special?
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like,
why is your special talents not taking you special places?
No. I just felt like from young, like, all right, I'm like, cause like I'm saying this from like a kiddie perspective. Like once I
I get what you mean. Like
but I knew.
But I mean, back then. But like back then, why did you think like what's special about me? Like did nobody?
I knew I was smart, like gifted in that way. So I'm just like, okay, I'm smart. Like, what's so special about that? Like, for me, like, there's a smart kid in every school. Because one thing about me, like, my whole life I've been a realist. Like, from the minute I've been born, I've been a realist. Like, I've been able to think of things realistically. Like, okay, this is life. This is this. Like, this is what's going on. So I just thought I was smart. Like, all right, cool. I'm smarter than most kids, I'm pretty sure go a couple blocks Man, not even blocks, but maybe go a few neighborhoods over, you'll find a kid.
Maybe in the next classroom.
Just as smart, yeah, just as smart, or maybe a little smarter. You feel me? So that's what I thought I was. So when people be like, "Nah, like you're special, like you're gifted," I be like, I kind of feel like, how? Because from when I was young, I felt like anyone that was like special or like gifted, they had to come from these parents that were just, oh, I crossed the French Riviera learning how to do Beethoven and blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, I thought that's...
Some of them motherfuckers is dumb as shit.
Yeah, I've found to learn that. But yeah, that's what I thought, like, that came from, like, two geniuses had to click up and have a kid.
Like a super genius.
And feel me, like, my mom was regular as fuck. Like, my mom was smart, don't get me wrong, but my mom is, like, you know, regular smart person. Like, feel me, like, all straight A's all throughout school, scholarship to college, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, you know, just into, like, you know, regular stuff. Like, my dad... whatever the fuck he was into around that time, I didn't know. But, like, yeah, like, my parents are just, like, regular. Yeah, so it's just, like, how could I be special coming up out of this?
Okay, then. So, what age did you start to think, like, I can make a, like, I can build a legacy. I can be outside the box. I can break out of this.
Probably like 16, 17.
And what was that epiphany?
That's when I first kind of got into the industry. Well, not kind of. That's how I first got into the industry.
Okay.
So when I started seeing how like millionaires and billionaires and stuff think, like, feel me, like, you know, even just like little shit, like I learned like from how they move, just like trademarking your kid's name and putting a LLC in your kid's name and stuff like that. I'm just like, oh shit, like this nigga mother wasn't shit. And he doing this for his kid. He talking about building a legacy and shit like that. So it just was like a different view of like what people wanted for their kids. Like I knew I wanted my kids to have two parents. Like that's one thing I always like from young. I'm like, all right, my kids gotta have two parents. But as far as thinking past that, I didn't really think past that until I started getting around people in the industry, like, and seeing how they think about their kids, what they want their kids to do and stuff like that.
So new circles is what really triggered it.